What is up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel slash podcast episode. Thank you so much for listening slash watching. I hope you guys are all subscribed on the Creator Chat podcast YouTube channel where you can see me actually live give my podcast wisdom. And also, as of today, please check out the link in the description box down below or in the description box of the podcast of the Creator Chat shop, which is on a PayHip landing page as well as Etsy. And I'm so excited to get completely into my journey with Etsy and digital products and PayHip. I had the most amazing creator week I have ever had in my life. This week reminded me of the beginning of when I became a creator, when I started YouTube. Just that full plunge into doing something that I love, into really staying up all night and becoming obsessive with it, as unhealthy as that sounds. I spent so much time just obtaining knowledge on what landing pages would be best for my digital products. And then once I chose those landing pages, I had to find a way to learn the ins and outs, the algorithm, the SEO, the tag, everything that you have to learn about a site and digital products. I taught myself this week. And it's been a long time coming because ever since I started being a creator, I always heard the creator mentors that I had talk about selling digital products as a way to create another income stream with being a content creator. And it didn't make sense to me at the time because I was just getting used to having ad revenue as an income stream on my main variety channel. And I was getting into, brand deals and things like that. But the idea of having digital products didn't really ring a bell to me because I didn't necessarily have an idea of what I would create. And as I'm so glad I didn't just think of any old digital product at the time just because my mentors had digital products. It's almost like it happened in a perfect speed where my idea for a digital product came later as I decided what my second channel and spin-off channel would be. If you guys don't know, my main variety channel has been around since 2020, and then in 2021, after I taught myself YouTube and I think I gained like 10 or 20,000 subscribers in my first year. I had learned so much about the algorithm and how to do what I needed to succeed on YouTube that I started this second channel, the creator coaching channel, where I would teach what I learned week by week. After I would learn the lesson from YouTube, I would come here, or just in content creation in general, I would come here to talk about it and learn and teach other people and learn from the comments and vice versa. And then from that came this, which is the Creator Chat podcast. So there's the channel and the podcast, and both are ways for me to kind of talk about how I feel and creator stuff like that. So it's been a long time coming, but I'm so excited because at that time when I heard about digital products, I didn't have anything that correlated with me. But now that I'm teaching content creation and I have coaching students and people to be there for me and believe in my journey, I finally thought of products. So I have a whole YouTube checklist. I have a hashtag creation sheet. And these are all actually things that I've used. Like I've used a notebook and created kind of like my own way of documenting my journey. And all I did was kind of transfer the things that I've been using, the tools that I've been using to make my journey easier. I made it to PDFs now downloadable at my Creator Chat. And that chat will grow. The shop will grow, and I'm so excited to see it grow. And it's so exciting to even talk about it because I took this week to not do podcasts, to not do YouTube, and I only took the week to grow those digital products, create those digital products, learn how to create those digital products, understand the landing pages and the SEO to get those digital products seen, how to run ads on those digital products. I took time to do all of that. So now in a way, I feel like I'm coming here and dumping it on you, but I feel like that was the best way for me to do it. Like the week was so full of ups and downs. I mean, from the creation of the store to my first sale, which was so exciting. I'm so happy to go through the journey of kind of like having your first sale, waiting for that first moment. It reminds me of like waiting for views and waiting to get monetized on YouTube. And something that is really interesting about like this whole entire journey is like when you when you realize there's a new stream of income that you can make online, for me, there's something so exciting and something that like just gives me goosebumps because I've always been like a content creator and I've always been someone who's just thrived off of creativity, and I've done this my entire life. Like I've done all types of creating things and making things from scratch and all of that. So this era where we can create and use our voices and use our advice to teach people and grow certain revenue streams just from our knowledge and from our brain and from the things that we make with our hands, like on Etsy. Like that blows my mind. And I was creating my digital products, I was making my store as beautiful as possible, but nothing really clicks or sets into stone or makes you feel like you can do it than getting your first sale. And for me, like I'm very optimistic. So it took a couple of days to get my first sale over on Etsy. But what happened was I got a favorite first. And I took that in the same way that I took like getting a YouTube comment before monetization. Like, okay, I might not have the 4,000 hours, I might not be monetized yet, but look, someone left a comment saying they think I'm a good YouTuber and I'm going to go far. That was enough for me. And same thing with the Etsy sales of the digital products. Like, you want your stream of incomes to work. We work hard on these products, we work hard on our channels, we work hard to be content creators. So it meant so much to me that at least someone acknowledged and favorited my shop because I had spent so long creating it. So I didn't necessarily, me being optimistic, like I didn't necessarily need purchases even this week or that first day, but that first favorite gave me that little push to keep going, keep creating products, keep promoting the store. And then after I got that, then it was like a bigger push when I got the first sale. And for me, I got very lucky. The first sale was actually a couple of products, and some of the products were from my landing page store, which I made on PayHip. And now this is just a big, broad overview of my excitement of starting digital products as a content creator. I will be doing individual videos on my creator coaching channel about my opening of Etsy, about my ads, revenue on Etsy, about the ads that I paid to have it promoted on Etsy, about creating a listing, and there's so much to talk about in detail about Etsy and PayHip that they'll all get their own individual videos. So forgive me if you're not familiar with those landing platforms, but please know this: those landing platforms were not chosen just on a whim. That was a whole day or two of extreme research of figuring out what landing pages would be best for me and my business. Like me starting the coaching business and getting it picking up a little bit more, I was originally just using Calendly link for people to book appointments with me through Calendly and then work things out like payment and stuff like that via message. Now all that's set up on PayHip on the landing page where you can book the booking fee and set up the coaching experience with me on that page. And the clean, minimalistic look of PayHip is the reason that I went with it. There are so many places to open up your business and expand yourself with digital products on the internet, but PayHip worked for me because of the things that I needed. I kind of saw a vision of how I wanted my business to grow and how I wanted it to look aesthetic-wise, and PayHip matched my vision perfectly. So that's the reason why I went with them. But I want you guys to like let that be like a small lesson for you, that if you're trying to expand your business or go into get into digital products, get into anything new in general, do your research, because at this day and age, the growth of being a content creator and the business of it all growing, when you go somewhere and you need to open up your business or open up a landing page or a website, there are now thousands of websites that do it. Some charge you, some don't. Some have features that you may want, some have features that you may need, some and vice versa. So you really have to do your research, figure out what's best for you and your business, and that was a huge part of it. And that was something that I couldn't wait to come tell you guys, is like before I even opened up the store and before I even gathered the digital products and started crafting and selling and getting my first payment, it was a whole ordeal of figuring out where would be the best place. Now, PayHip is really great because I can leave that in my link in bio in my Instagram or any of my social media and draw people there immediately. But I wanted to make sure I was on Etsy too, because it's just a little tip for you guys. If you have a digital product, I don't know if it's just me, but if I put hours and hours and days and weeks and weeks into creating these digital products like I have, I want them to be seen. So as much as I wish I can drive a lot of traffic to my PayHip page via my link tree through my social media, if that doesn't work out, I figured having another copy of the digital product on Etsy would help, because Etsy itself is a search database. So if someone's typing in like rainbow coasters, and you make and create rainbow coasters on Etsy, they will find you if you put in the tags for rainbow coasters on your listing for your product. So it's really, really tight on there as far as like what you can, how you find people, and how you connect with people for the different items that you're looking for. So I really, really got so excited just to like start it all and get so into it. I really am so happy to bring my journey to YouTube and discuss it. I think that that this growth is really exciting, and we didn't always have this. There used to be a day where people who started digital products or created things, like they call it like being a starving artist, you know what I mean? You sell your paintings on the side of the street for as much as you can get for them, you know? Now you can upload your own shop, you can do certain things, and it really, really helps. And like doubling up your chances is what I would call that. You know what I mean? Like I've created my business on the landing pages on PayHip, but also put it on Etsy because people are searching in Etsy for certain products. So you're going to miss your chance to be found. And all you have to do is you're only creating the product one time. So in the digital case product, you know what I mean? You're only creating it one time, so why not upload it on your page, your homepage, your website, and then also on places like Etsy where people are searching for those terms throughout years after years. And once it's uploaded on there, you're good to go. It's on there. It can serve you as passive income, just like YouTube revenue, ad revenue, just like brand deals. This is one of those next things, and that's what makes it so exciting. Being a content creator means so much to me because I love to create, I love to be creative, and I love to share people the joy that I have doing that. So the fact that there's freedom in it, I just want to share that. And I've never been a gatekeeper in anything that I've done here, and I do think that digital products, for every brand, for every business, and for every personality on YouTube, there's a digital product for you to sell. And I think that you shouldn't be ashamed or steer away from it, because it's an exciting way to get new revenue and add it to your content creation world, and have it fund your next creative endeavors by monetizing your knowledge or monetizing your creativity and creating something. There's so many things you can do, so many things you can create. So if anyone does want that one-on-one booking session with me, it's not just for the YouTube coaching that I do. I will help you brand a YouTube channel, brand digital products with that YouTube channel, get monetized on YouTube. Like, it all connects. You want to sell digital products, you want to have ad revenue, you want to make sure you're doing what you need to do with the perfect niche and the perfect topic for your YouTube channel. It all connects. It can all grow, and there's room for us all here together. So this is just a small little introduction in something that I will be talking about a lot here on the Creator Chat podcast, as well as my coaching channel, because this is a huge part in the next turn in everything that I want to do and I want to grow. So I'm so excited to continue the coaching business and grow the stores and grow the channels, and just continue to be happy and entertain people with my heart and valuable information that I've learned here as being a creator. So let me know in the comments down below if you guys have Etsy stores, if you've grown digital products, if any of this information was useful to you at all. Let me know in the comments down below. If you're excited to hear more, or if there's any specific videos that you want to see, definitely let me know in the comments, or DM me over on Instagram on Princess Pudding and let me know what you want to see. I think I'm going to give you guys some Canva tutorials, give you guys some shop tours of my listings, and just kind of show you how I made my digital products, how I uploaded them, how I created the pictures. I really put my foot in it, as they say. When you put your all into something, I really put my all into it, and I have no problem kind of showing you guys the details, the ins and outs of how I created these products and why I created these products and what they mean to me. More importantly, don't ever just throw up a product because you see that it's trending. Don't ever just throw up a product because you know you can make it. My best advice is to love the product, have a passion for the theme, the topic you're talking about on your channel, have a passion for the theme you're selling on your accounts, and it'll make things so much easier. I spent hours crafting these products. I spent hours creating these stores. I spent hours tweaking the pictures, making them how I wanted them to look, and editing things to my color scheme. That is because I love what I do. I love my business. I love growing. I love coaching. I love teaching what I've learned. So it's all so exciting to me. And that was the best part of this week, is it reminded me. I kind of got lost in that flow of like being a creator, and like I just kept on creating videos, kept on doing podcast episodes. So this week in particular, I kind of put that all to the side, and I got to just create. And that's going to now be part of my schedule now. Like now I won't just be on camera and be recording podcasts and be recording music. I will now be creating digital products also for hours at a time during the day too. And it feels like a new job within my job. And I'm just so happy because creatively it's a match for me. Just like I was meant to create videos and speak to you guys and educate you on what I've learned, I was meant to get in there and graphically design these PDFs and create these classes and create these courses and create these, like I was meant to do this. So it just feels like such a match, and I want you guys, and I hope you guys feel that sincerity and that authenticity when you go to do this. Don't just do it because you want to do it. Don't just do it because you think it can earn you money, because it's not going to earn you a lot of money right away. There are things you have to do to build up to get to a certain level of revenue, and it takes time, it takes patience. So number one piece of advice is absolutely loving your niche, loving your topic, loving the digital products that you're creating, loving your channel, so that when you have to talk about it for hours and hours and days and weeks and years, you don't get sick of it. It's something you love. It's something you always want to push, and it's something that's close to your heart. So let me know in the comments what you guys want to see me do next. I definitely will have videos coming up, like I said, going through the shop, going through the listings, telling you certain things about the ads, what I made, all that kind of stuff will all be coming up. I'll go through the revenue, everything. We'll get into full detail about the Etsy sales page as well as PayHip and everything. So let me know in the comments what you guys want to see, or DM me. Let me know a specific video topic you're looking for, and I can't wait to get into it. Don't forget to keep creating. Comment down below. Let me know everything you want to see. Subscribe to the Variety channel as well, and I will see you guys very soon. Mwah!